Yes, the Gobby Gaffer is in Germany. But Germany is a very big country. I'll give you a little clue. It's in Munich. What a stadium. What a team. And what a collection of trophies they have. No, we're not going there. We're going here. Unterhaching FC. And they're the worst team in the German 3rd Division. And where in the world is Unterhaching, I hear you say? Well, the Allianz Arena is that way. Unterhaching is that way. And like I say, what a torrid season they've had, finishing bottom of the German 3rd Division. And my word, is this worlds away from the Allianz Arena and Bayern Munich. I think this is going to be one of my toughest challenges in Football Manager 2024 to date. Not only are they a mess on the pitch, the finances are a car crash as well. So what are the objectives of this save? Well, let's try and get them into Division 2 in Germany. Obviously we need to get the finances sorted out because like I say, they are a real car crash. And maybe one day we might get into the Bundesliga and try and get above Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga. That would be a massive achievement for this club. Well, here we are, first day in the job, and we're with FC Unterhaching. And the board requirements for the season, they want us to finish mid-table in the 3rd league in German football. And at the end of next season, record a top half finish. So the rest of it is, well, actually, the season afterwards is at 27-28. 27-28, they want to gain automatic promotion to a Bundesliga 2. So a little bit of ambition there, which is very nice to see. On the manager timeline, let's hope this comes to fruition. You're hired. Unterhaching hire Gobby Gaffer to lead the team into a new era. Very exciting. So let's have a look round the club. Finances, like I say, overall balance, we are 12 million in debt, 12.5 million in debt, no transfer budget, and we're only about £2,000 a week under the wage budget. Let's just have a look for debts and loans. It doesn't look like we've got any at the moment, but maybe the board will do something about that, about the bank debt. I don't know. But yeah, the finances are looking a little bit dodgy. As you would expect, 3rd division in Germany, at least we have got some staff, so that's a bonus. 2-star chief scout, a 3-star head of youth development, so not too bad for this level. 2.5-star director of football, a 2-star assistant manager, and a 3-star head physio. And well, all Germans. Well, apart from me, obviously. And we have had some aerial shots of the ground. It's the sport park at Unterhaching, and it holds 15,000 spectators. So again, not too bad for this level. A third division in German football. Youth facilities good, training facilities good, stadium condition average. It was built in 1992, and you can see there the shirt colours. So the home colour is a kind of maroony colour, and the away colour is that like a black or very dark blue. And importantly, we are professional status, so at least we're not part-timers, which would give me a massive problem. So just having a look down the squad list here, and I think this save is maybe going to be slightly different to some of the saves that I do because of the financial problems that we're in. I may have to, if the game will allow me to, I may have to shift a lot of these players out to try and reduce that debt in the bank, and then maybe bring some free transfers in to replace them. But anyway, let's not get into that at the moment. I've selected the squad back by ability. So a 34-year-old Matthias Fetch is a target forward, 4-star ability, but 34. Do want to keep hold of him. He's got a transfer value of 30,000. Although, as we know with Football Manager, you can take those with a pinch of salt. We have a central defender in there on loan. It looks like he might be our... In fact, if we do that by transfer value... Yeah, he's our most expensive player, one that we've got in on loan. But let's go back to ability again. So just looking down there, we have a fairly decent sized squad. And it doesn't look too bad, to be honest. The star rating looks okay. But like I say, I don't know whether we're going to have to shift quite a few of these players out. I don't know whether it's going to make a huge difference looking at it. I mean... 210,000 there for the goalkeeper, Volath. 3.5 star, 33-year-old. Can we pick up another goalkeeper on a free transfer and pull 210,000 in? But it's not going to do an awful lot. The thing that we need to do is try and get this team in the Bundesliga. Whether that's possible, I don't know. Because the Bundesliga, well, it's kind of swimming with money, really. And if we got in there, we could probably reduce our deficit overnight. So I have had a look through this previously, and it does look like we've got 1 or 2 wide players in the team. As you can see there, we've got Aaron Keller is a winger. We've got another winger there in Simon Scalatidis. So I'm kind of wondering whether we should maybe go with something like this. And I know it's a bit boring. It's a 4-4-2, but it kind of fits the players that we've got. And I do get asked an awful lot, how do you pick a tactic? How do you pick a formation? Well, at the end of the day, you have a look what players you've got. It's no good playing wing play if you've no wingers. It's kind of it's not as simple as that, but it kind of can be as basic as that. So I think we might play a wing play to start off with. We might play a wing play, but let's keep the wingers reserved a little bit. 2 strikers. I mean, if we go to the squad list again and go to reports. So striker-wise, we've got a couple of strikers in there. Dropping into midfield. We don't look too bad in there, although they are putting Scalatidis on both sides. Meyer can be a central midfield player. Keller is just a winger. It looks like, I think this is probably going to be the best tactic for us and formation. A little bit light on the left-hand side. We've only got 2 fullbacks on the left-hand side, Bauer and Lambie. Let's just have a quick look at those. Right, so he's right-footed, Bauer. So he can't really play there, can he? And also Max Lambie. He is left-footed. He wants to play an inverted wing-back. He won't be doing that under my stewardship. But, yeah, it's looking like central defenders we're okay for. We've got the lad in on loan, 4-star defender. So, and Volath is a 3.5-star goalkeeper. This squad doesn't look too bad. I'm not quite sure what the previous manager was doing with them, but it doesn't look too bad if I'm honest. Obviously, my scouts have not really had too much of a chance to get out there. There are 1 or 2 players in the recruitment there. I do need to set up some recruitment focuses. There is a free transfer there, Jean Botu, 2.5 stars, only 20, 4-star potential striker, advanced forward. Doesn't look that great, to be quite honest. But I do need to kind of go through this and maybe, well, I need a left wing back or a left full back for starters. So exciting times ahead here in Germany and plenty of work to do and a very, very interesting save, I think. I don't know whether I've ever started this low down. I've started this low down in England. But that can take a long time to get a team or a journeyman save into the Premier League or into top teams in Europe. This one, we're just going to stay in Germany. And like I say, the object of the save is let's try and get Unterhaching out of the 3rd division, into the 2nd, and then let's try and get them into the Bundesliga. I think it's going to be a very difficult save, this one, but very interesting along the way, because the finances are going to need to get sorted. We're going to need to keep a very, very close eye on them. Otherwise, if they get out of hand and or we don't progress, then I could be getting the sack, which wouldn't be ideal. But it has happened to me before. One of the recent saves, I did get sacked, but I did bounce back. I don't intend to get sacked in this job. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Okay, so if you've watched any of my saves before, you know the biggest part of the game that I absolutely love is the transfer window. I like to go in depth in it. So I am going to go away now and I'm going to do some searching for a left wing back, see if we can move some players on, see if we can generate a little bit of money. Let's try and bring a few free transfers in. I've got lots of things to sort out. The scouting needs sorting out and all of that kind of thing. So, yeah, I'm going to go off camera now. I'm not going to play any games. The next episode that you see will be some football, and I'll give you a complete run through of what I've done at my new club. And it's FC Unterhaching over in Germany. 3rd Division German football. I'm up for the challenge. We'll see you very shortly.